In this cemetery, Luis also visited his great-uncle's grave for the first time.
I never knew Tano. I know a little bit about his history, about his life, and well, I think he must be a very good and funny person here, a model of Asturian one.
Ron Gonzalez now lives in Shinston, but he grew up in the nearby community of Spelter. It's a tiny unincorporated town northwest of Clarksburg. Well-kept houses line the town's streets, but not many people are around during the day. When Gonzalez was a child, this community bustled with the activity of daily life.
This particular community has a strong history in this area. They've built the plant to what it was. They were the plant was built on our back. They're the ones that built the community as well as the plant, as well as the stores. That it was just, I just think it's very important that their story be told and their contribution to this area.
Spanish families lived in many of the houses. Men walked to the zinc factory on the edge of town. The factory is now closed. This is where Gonzalez spent his career. Like Gonzalez, Josephine Alvarez grew up in Spelter and is the child of Spanish immigrants.
Are you ready?
Sí,
Are you ready?
sí, sí.
Oh, yo me llamo Josefina Álvarez. Mi madre y mi padre vinieron de España. Mi padre se llamaba Manuel Álvarez Fernández. Mi madre era María González Menéndez.
¿De dónde de España?
Y eran de Avilés, España. Embarcaron para los Estados Unidos en octubre de 1916, en un tiempo que era de la Guerra Mundial. Bueno, mi padre era un hombre muy que le gustaba mucho la aventura. Él vino aquí porque le gustaba la mar y cruzar la mar, y vino a trabajar porque pensaba que iban a hacer mucho dinero. Y seguro casi toda la gente española pensaban que iban a venir a hacer mucho dinero y después volver para España y vivir como gente rica. Pero a los pocos años de estar aquí, menos de 20 años para muchos, vino la crisis grande. Y por causa de eso tuvieron que marchar de un pueblo para otro pueblo. Y a poco la población aquí se dispersó por muchas áreas de los Estados Unidos.
When they left Spain, Alvarez's parents joined her uncle, who was living in Harrison County. In about 1933, they settled in Spelter, where her father eventually went to work in the zinc plant. She spoke Spanish in the home, but English the rest of the time. One tradition the family continued when it came to America was making Spanish sausage or chorizo.
We had a little grocery store, and my mother, all the families here at one time, you could tell where a Spanish family lived because they had a little smokehouse in the backyard, most of them. And my mother decided she'd like to have a little bit of Spanish sausage for the family. That happens to be one of the main things that we have to use in our soups is Spanish sausage and vegetable and other soups. And she's put a little bit in the meat case, and pretty soon people started coming in. They said, "What's that?" She explained to them what it was, and they tried it, and pretty soon you built up a little bit of a business on that. When she gave it up, she wanted me to quit too, but I said, no, we're just going to keep up a little bit. And I finally had to give it up this year.
Wow. I see these Asturian people here in West Virginia as part of my family, because Asturian people is like this. I mean, when you go out and you find an Asturian, it's like your brother.
Luis spent a week exploring the history of Asturians in West Virginia. He came away with a lot of information and a new friend in Ron Gonzalez.
Yeah. Okay. Very nice.
I'm bursting with pride that he is here. I'm humbled because he wants to know our story. I'm sad because the original settlers are not here to tell their stories. And I think Luis is a very nice young man who is interested in our story. And I'm just thrilled to death that he's here to record our story.
Josephine, ¿dónde estamos?
Nosotros estamos hoy en la Iglesia Católica Holy Family de la parroquia en Spelter, West Virginia, que a una vez la llamaban zinc, West Virginia, y fue estabilizada en el año 1900.
Oh, Christine, she was a heck of a nice lady.
Good education, wasn't she?
Yeah.
And then right here, never been made. None of these houses are made. Down here.
Luis Argeo expects to show his documentary in 2007. He's also producing a version with English subtitles.